Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the motherfucking moon. Surfboard line, charts on deck. Crypto tides got no respect. Pullbacks hit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wick with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below. Charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and fate. Set the risk, hit play, levitate. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto tides through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang deep, no cap, no fakes. Stacking truth while the system breaks. Wave ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all. Phones on my skin, stars in view. Lunar tide, got the alpha crew. No guessing games, no tick-tock tricks. Just clean PA and candlestick flips. Anchor the V-dub, use that line. Stochastic twitch, that entry's mine. From sea to space, from dusk to noon. We ride the wave, you chase the moon. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto ties through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang deep, no cap, no fakes. Stacking truth while the system breaks. Wave ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon. Surfboard mind, charts on deck. Crypto tides got no respect. Pullbacks hit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wig with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below. Charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and fate. Set the risk, hit play, levitate. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon. Lunar Beaches Crypto.
Wait. Technical difficulties. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Or to back to Earth. Because it's dumping. It's been dumping, but it's dumped, and it's dumped some more. How much lower can we go? Well, we'll answer that question tonight. But first, let's say hello to the chat as soon as I can get it up on screen. Where is it? Where is my stream content? Is that what that says? Live? There we go. Would you go to the video? Oh, you're gonna go. Okay. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. How was your Monday? Hopefully it was swell. Why is my chat? Why can't I just get my chat? Like, what happened? What's going on here? Why are we like this right now? Go live. Click. There we go. Hey! Wait, did that do it? Yeah, that did it. Sweet. There you are. Hey. What's going on? Alexander GGGG, mod boss, mod queen, mod god. Thank you for being here. By the way, Alexander G, the reason why I'm a little hectic right now is because I was trying to figure out how to change your moderator stuff. So, community moderation? Wait, is this it? This might be it. I might have found it during the stream, of course. Content controls. Blocked words. Those are weird blocked words. User management. Managing moderators, standard moderators. Hidden users. Wait, what? I don't know these people. What is this? Comments and viewer posts from hidden users won't appear on your channel or community, and they can't create clips or videos or live streams. It may take several days to remove their existing content. What are hidden users? Can I not just delete them? I don't know these people. Why is Sniper's Nightmare in here twice? I see your name, Alexander G. I don't know. These are weird blocked words. Who's had control of my profile? The only other person that does have editor stuff is BC Port Corp. So what's he doing in my stuff? What's going on, Alexander G? We'll get that figured out. Jesus Say 77, thank you for being here. God bless. Duality C, what's going on? I told Duality earlier that as soon as my channel gets monetized, he's going to have an alien emoji, and it'll be just for Duality C, because it's been showing up every single night, and that's awesome. Putting the alien in the chat. We're gonna probably have to have some metal horns as well for Harp. We're gonna have to have a big G with an O and a D for, or maybe it'll just say Mod God. Maybe we'll just do big like Mod God. Maybe that's what we'll do for Alexander G. Let's see. We've got Melissa One Love. Probably got to have a One Love. Emoji of some kind. Probably a heart or something with a 1. Kelly. What's going on, Kelly? Kelly's been here most nights. We could probably throw her an emoji. But yeah, everybody that's shown up every single night, you guys are awesome. And JR, what's going on? He pooped on it, guys. It's official. Wait, what? Cause pooped on it? Okay, anyways. Only the best for Beiji. Okay. Of course, we'll have a wave. We'll have a wave in the chat. All right, guys. What is Bitcoin doing? We are doing absolutely nothing. Except we might be doing something. Okay, let's just zoom this out real quick because I've got to go over a couple of things. All right. Main thing right now is we haven't come into the territory of wave 1 yet. We just bounced off of that, and if we're taking this wave here from this low to this high, then we have pulled back to this high rather. We have pulled back to the 786. So that's okay. So we're doing pretty good there. LBC, I'm having an issue with one of my MacBook. This afternoon. It won't load YouTube. Everything else is fine. Okay. I see you're here to do your little distractions, and I don't appreciate it. Just kidding, Harp. That sucks, though. Got it in this afternoon, and it won't load YouTube. Everything else is fine. That's weird. I wonder why that would be. Especially a MacBook. Okay, so yeah, 5-wave move completed. Getting our correction right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I didn't even think about this as a possibility. And that makes me upset. Now that we've taken out this low, I mean, it still could technically be a flat correction and this goes higher. I really don't like the length of this 4th wave, especially given wave 2. But this is a nice 5-wave crashing structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And sometimes we do get a move to the upside coming into wave 4 of wave 5. And then we get one more push to the downside. ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't really matter. But if that happens, then we cross into the territory of wave 1, and then this no longer becomes an impulse, and this could be part of a much bigger correction on the higher time frames. And that would also mean that we would likely be coming down and taking out this low at 105, in my opinion. I know I sound defeated, but I'm not. I'm not. We're okay. We're doing just fine. We're fine. No, we really are, though. Guys, prices are low, so we have more opportunity to accumulate. Just saying. It's all about perspective. Speaking of perspective, we're still bullish until this low gets taken out. We are currently bouncing off of the top of this range. We want to continue to push. Let's go down to the 15. We want to get back above that level right there at 109,982. We want to get back above that and close the daily candle above that. We just closed the yesterday's candle. We closed right above it. And on today's candle, we've come down, swept the previous day low. And then off of that, I would want to really, not really expect, I mean, yeah, kind of expect it. Especially we also are at the 786 of that fib move, of that one wave. We also have bullish divergences coming in here right now, finally. Also, Trump fired Lisa Cook of the Fed, so he's going to install someone more favorable towards rate cuts, obviously. And I am still in the belief, I don't care what BC Pork Corp says, that we are going to get at least a 25 basis point rate cut. And if the jobs numbers come in bad, then we'll get a 50. So, in my opinion, and I think this is all setting up for that. So we've got the bullish divergences here. We've got it on the 4-hour as well. So you got price moving down. You've got the lows on the on your momentum trending up. You also have it on a much longer time scale. So, and this is a key level. So this is where we got to get a bounce now. We have to get a bounce off of this level, in my opinion. We got to get this thing turned around. Potentially liquidity below these lows. So But then we would come into the territory of wave one, and we're going to go into probably would go into a deeper correction, and it would just last a lot longer. If we close within the range, I'd say on the weekly, if we on the daily, I think we would at least come down to about 50% of the range, which would put us at around $92,000. $90. And we do have some lows over here that would be tasty to come down and sweep. And if I go to a high enough time frame, I'll probably see a nice little fair value gap inefficiency in here. Extend right. And we do have the 52-week SMA down there as well. Now, when we started this move and we were over here, I was thinking we were going to come down and take out these lows. I'm pretty sure I said it on stream. It might have been on Mad Markets After Dark. Yeah, it had to have been, because that would have been back in May. So I thought we were going to come down and sweep these lows around over here, but we never did. Instead, we came up, popped above this range. I mean, we got a bullish breakout, and all we've really done is an ABC correction back test onto the previous high. So I don't know, man. If this is just a back test of the previous high and we see continuation, I think we got to get that done sooner rather than later. So we'll see what Bitcoin likes to do. Dump it all to zero. When Retro Mike Tech, or Metro Mike, let's just call him Metro Mike from now on, since he just wants it all to go to zero. Just kidding. I'm kidding. What's going on, RMT? Hope you're doing well this evening. 11 viewers and 9 likes. Come on, we can do better. Thank you, Duality. See, I appreciate you for that. I'm still solid, even you're punishing me. What? Well, I'm not sharing this on X daily anymore then. Wait, what? He tells me to go to bed and get sleep, and now the Ninja Shark is dead to him. Yeah, I'm so confused. Anyways, it's freaking fine. Stop staring at me. Okay, fine. Okay. All right, so the daily chart. We got our previous daily sweep, so now we just want to see the reversal. Now we do not have... Actually, we do. I mean, price is still more of a trend to the upside, while our oscillator is more of a trend to the downside. It's really, we got to get that bounce. Got to get that bounce. Because then we could have a bullish divergence. This is why it's also important to understand your market structure, because that kind of helps you get a gauge on your oscillator and looking for your bullish and bearish divergences, because you want to match the swing points with the lows and the highs, okay? You don't want to worry about the stuff in between. That would be this one right here. So I want to see this is fine. This coming down lower is fine. As long as we get a bounce here now. So I'm not matching this low and this low on a daily chart. This low and this low. Not doing it. It's not a major swing level. This is my major swing level. And this is my new major swing level. I would have used this one. However, if I do this right here, well, both are trending to the upside. That's not a divergence. Your oscillators got to be trending to the downside, with your price action going to the upside, or your price action could be coming to the downside. Like this. Okay. With your oscillator. had to think about it for a second. Oscillator coming down, coming up, boom, and I just deleted that. I do that all the time. I always right click when I'm in the middle of drawing and erase my stuff. Anyways, you get the idea, right? Oscillators putting in higher lows, while the price action is putting in lower lows. Okay. I don't know why that was so hard to get out. Kasim, what's going on? How you doing, Kasim? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, essentially you're just looking for the divergences where you got lower lows and higher lows on your oscillator, or a divergence where you've got higher lows and lower lows on your oscillator, higher lows on your price action, lower lows on your oscillator, and for those to be swing levels, so pivot points, when you go from one pivot to another, to another, to another, and then wherever this one ends up. Yeah, I really don't want to close. I don't even think I want to see a daily candle close within this range. What's our fear and greed looking like? Crypto fear and greed index. Not crypto. Bitcoin. I guess we'll just do alternative.me. Ha. Boom, 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 boom. LBC is in my room. Okay. Sitting at a 48, we are neutral. Yesterday we were at 47. So our little tiny bounce before we went to more downside got us up a point. So bit neutral. Kind of what I'm seeing on my timeline. I still have a pretty much a mixed bag. You've got the bulls, you've got the bears. Yeah. That's what happens. That's what happens. Now the bears just happen to be OG whales from 2011 that stacked their sats at freaking $10 a pop. Kind of crazy. That's legit what's going on right now. And they're having to sell. They have to have people that buy at $100,000 a Bitcoin, right? Are they doing the Lord's work by selling their Bitcoin and getting it into more people's hands? Like, why, if you're an OG, why would you sell your Bitcoin? If you've been holding since 2011, why would you sell now? Why now? Because they're acting as a central bank. Because Bitcoin is still, it's not centralized, but there's still a lot of, or few people with a lot of Bitcoin, okay? So I think it's a little bit of a good thing for them to kind of spread the Bitcoin love, even if it means some short-term pain. So when it comes to that bullish divergence, higher lows on the oscillator, lower lows on the price action, want to clear the high. Plain and simple. Just want to clear the high and really want to get a daily close back above this 109, essentially $110,000. Got to get back above 110. So that's what I'm looking at on the corn. LBC, what sessions indicator do you use again? It is called ICT Kill Zones, Sessions, and Indices by Vince FXBT. So yeah, and I have the CBDR turned on as well. And I set my clock to, you can't see that. Anyways, I set my clock to New York time. I'm not sure what would happen with the sessions indicator if I changed it. I don't know. Because I can't remember the last time my chart wasn't set to New York time. So, oh, you're East Coast anyway, so it wouldn't even bother you. We do have these equal highs sitting up here from Asia's Monday session. I figured we would come up and take those out, and we still might. There's still a chance. I was pointing out the equal lows in here today. I took a trade off of the sweep of the equal lows. Made some decent gains. And then it rolled over. Oh well. I was hoping I could just ride it off into the sunset and I would be a couple $100 richer. But tis was not the case. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch the freaking fall. It happened so quickly. Where's Allset? Where is Allset? What's Allset doing? I haven't seen Allset all day, so maybe he had a bad day. Who knows? Shout out to Allset. So we see the breakdown here. Okay. Break of the low. Come back test. That's a bearish back test. Came back lower. It's got to come back into that range as well. And then should see it at least come up and take out these equal highs, I would think. We do have a lot of supply up here. So I would just watch this level. If we are to reverse from here, just watch that. Between, click on it again, 113.666. What? And 114.849. I would watch those levels. That's per the Blowfin chart 2, which is a little bit lower than other exchanges. So just go to your charts and mark off this level. By the way, not financial advice. None of this is financial advice. It never will be financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor and I never will be a financial advisor. Ever. Ever. Because who needs to be a financial advisor when you can just teach on YouTube? I'm not telling you what to buy or sell, so I think I should be okay. So this is essentially what I want to see. This is what I want to see tomorrow. And then once we come back up into here, and then we'll just have to hope that we can just do a little ABC correction and then start a nice 5-wave impulse. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. Trading home. What's the Dixie doing? We did actually get the pop up on the Dixie coming back into this giant supply zone. Where else can it go? That's a giant wick. I don't know. Come on. Just roll over. Come on. We got liquidity built up in here. Let's go ahead and just roll over Dixie and pump our bags, please. Maybe get one more push to the upside. Not take out the high, but have this push up higher to give us a bearish divergence. That would be nice. I mean, that would be okay. That would be acceptable. As long as it starts to push to the downside, that'd be great. The Aussie dollar, so we can take a look at the assets that make up the Dixie and see how they're doing. And this one has just been, wow. It's still doing it. I can't remember the last time I saw this. But this is essentially, or looked at this. This is essentially what I was looking for. And I would say I'm still looking for it. Would like to see it break this downwards trend and then get a push up. This is the Australian dollar versus the Dixie, so that would help drop the Dixie down. The euro has been pushing to the upside, so that's been part of the reason why we've seen the dip in the Dixie. Still looking for that one to play. Why do I have two different drawings on here? Get off here. Because I'm a spaz, that's why. B team, what's going on, B team? It's all going to zero. You heard it here first, folks. Good evening, everyone. Actually, RMT's been saying that in a few chats today, Piper. But he says that a lot, so you never know when to take him seriously. What's going on, Army Piper? Thank you for being here, bro. I do appreciate you, good sir. If you guys didn't know, I'm going to shill it. I don't care. If you guys didn't know, he's the Piper Academy will be holding a baby fund for yours truly this Wednesday on the Piper Academy Network during the morning market report. Make sure you be there or be square. Yeah. And I appreciate you, Piper, for putting that on for me. Yeah, that's awesome. Mad love, bro. David. That's my name. Don't swear it out. Yes, I believe you, Piper. It's all going to zero. It's all going to zero. Let's take a look at ETH. We've been beating the death out of Bitcoin. I think we've got the general gist. The general of the gistus. Yeah, I've seen a few people say, okay, we've swept the high here on Ethereum. It's all over now. It's going to zero. I mean, I can't say I agree. I would like to, if I was to see a push back down, let me get this off. Let me stretch this out. There we go. If I was to see an acceptance back into this range of these equal highs and this low, I would, now that this has been taken out, I can move this over, dang it, here. There we go. I just want you to act right for 5 seconds, please. Thank you. All right, so that low right there. And yeah, I mean, acceptance back into the range. I mean, typically that would mean we're probably going to get at least a 50% pullback on that range, into the range. So that would bring us down to 27.35. Right back to the high over here, which would be a demand zone. So, I mean, that fits, that works. Unfortunately, that makes sense. I don't think no more uptrend for 3 more years. Retro Mike Tech, stop. It's too early for the bull to be over. I don't think it's over. Hello, all you beautiful peeps who did their weekly DCA this week. Not yet. Maybe tomorrow. If I see some strength, if I see a bounce, maybe tomorrow. But right now, nope. Always? Can't be always. Always, 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 I can't live without you. Well, I think we got our answer since we did get a pull back that broke the territory of wave 1. So we did get our answer that this was indeed a completed 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of the uglier 5-wave moves, but a 5-wave move nonetheless. Getting a bounce here on Ethereum. We do have a nice bullish divergence, and it's already taken out its high over here. So we'll see if we can get some continuation and a little bit more structure built on the higher time frames, like the 1 hour. Get above this high here on the 1 hour, 46.83. That'd be pretty nice. That's the ugliest. No, it's more of an ABC, which makes sense after a 5-wave impulse, an ABC to the downside. And then let's get some continuation. Get on out of here, or at least consolidate or something and let the other alts run, right? Catch up. Okay, LBC, if you say so. Wait, what? I didn't say anything. My LTC DCA filled at 107. We'll go in more tomorrow. Ooh, Litecoin. Liddy boy. 107. Nice. Yes, very nice. So much. Nice break. Not really a fan of that market structure on the weekly. Yeah. I don't know if I'd consider this a head and shoulders. Of course I wouldn't, because that's not how I trade. It's more of potentially a running flat. Running flat, break the high, come back into the low, miss me with the taking out the other low, and then continue to the upside. Or an expanded flat where we do come down to the 52-week and get a bounce. It's all about what we do on the lower time frames in here, because this is on the daily. What we do on the lower time frames if we can see some impulsive price action. If we can, then the bottom may be in. But for now, we wait. No poop coins, Melissa? Yeah, no, Melissa. Melissa's learned her lesson, okay? All right? At least I think so. She's not buying Murph or Mofo or whatever it was. MFer. Whatever it was. She's not buying that stuff anymore. Now she's moved on to more classy things like fart and and bonk. Not poop, just fart, right? They need to make one. Someone needs to make one that's just poot. It's just a little poot. MFer. Yeah, that's the one. MFER. How's that one doing? Oh. Oh. Okay. So it's just like, what is this? My goodness. HTX. Oh man. I don't know, Melissa. I think you could get some gains out of this bad boy right here. It's putting in a nice bit of a bullish divergence in here, a little bit of a bullish divergence in here. We're seeing some momentum starting to pick up. The price, not so much, but I mean, you never know what could happen. Do you still have your bag? Do you still have your bag? K Dig, K Dog, K Diggity Diggity Dog. What's going on? K Diggity, how you doing, brother? Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you guys showing up and showing out this evening. If you wouldn't mind smashing up that like button, hitting that subscribe if you're new, I would greatly appreciate it. Our Bitcoin dominance is getting a bounce. Last night I was talking about how we could see Bitcoin dominance pick up if Bitcoin was about to take control of the liquidity and start pushing, get a reversal and push to the upside. We shall see. Hopium, is that a meme coin? Is that the name of the meme coin? I almost said it, K Diggity. I almost said it. Splash coin. We'll call it splash coin. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Save me. Oh, save me from these degens, these degenerates. All right. We've got our others chart sitting right here, giving us a nice cup and handle looking type deal in here. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on the bearish stuff just yet. I mean, structure is still holding up, so I don't know what everyone's freaking out about. All right, we've got USDT dominance pushing to the upside, coming back into the supply zone. Now, if I flip this, will you be able to see you know what this is? Deviation, come down, deviate, or remember, if it's a running flat, it could bounce, okay, from here. Or if it's an expanded flat, it could come down, bounce off of that 52-week SMA, and then continue on this move to the downside. We've got the A wave in here. Wow. Hello? We've got the A wave in here with an ABC inside of it. We've got a B wave. I broke this down. I bet I would have ABC inside of it. And then another ABC. And now that makes up wave C of this larger ABC correction. ABC. Now, this is inverted. So re-invert. There you go. That would have the USDT going lower. And if USDT is going lower, then we should expect higher on our crypto. Bitcoin and our crypto. So we need a reversal from this zone. Whether we sweep the high or not, we need a reversal from here off of that 52-week SMA. And at the very least, if we start pushing higher, we've got a little bit of an issue. Just means further correcting. And that could mean sideways. That could mean more dumping. I mean, it could be anything. Personally, we'll find out tomorrow, I think. I think we'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out this week just exactly what's going to happen. I think. The Nasdaq did come up into this fair value gap, only to come down and tap this fair value gap. We'll see if it wants to continue to push to the upside or if it wants to come down for these equal lows. These equal lows and these lows finishing off this low. See, I could see more of a bearish case on the Nasdaq. Bearish divergence on the daily. Bullish divergence on the daily. Coming after the bearish divergence. So yeah, I mean we did come down to this fair value gap. Came up, closed above this low right here. The previous day low. Oh, we haven't closed yet. Okay, we're in this candle. What? I'm a stupido. Silly man. Did we come into the territory of... I don't know if this is a wave one because this is more of an impulse. But we did not come into the territory of wave one. So technically, still checks out. This can still be a 5-wave move. One, two, three, 4, 5. I don't think I count this. I'd have to come down to a lower time frame and see the subwaves. No, because this is too choppy. Too corrective on the lower time frames. Whereas we got more oomph on these moves. There is a little bit. Okay, just wanted to make sure because can't always rely on the indicator here. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then we go into a correction. A, B, C, and now we should continue higher on the Nasdaq. And if we're going to continue higher on the Nasdaq, we should continue higher on the Bitcoin. That's all I got to say about that. Wow. That's wild. More of a blast off here, off these lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to rip to the upside. All these lows, if I am to invert this, I mean, I'm just looking at, or all these highs rather, I'm just looking at it as like a bunch of lows that want to get taken out. And if I flip that back, that's a push to the upside. Yeah, favoring it. Favoring it. Don't know that we have anything tomorrow. We got durable goods. This refers to new orders placed with manufacturers for delivery of hard goods, which meant to last at least 3 years. Economic stuff, obviously. Referred to new orders placed with manufacturers. So if the economy is doing well, we would expect for this number to probably be above the 0%, showing some kind of expansion, showing some demand in the market. But that could also lead to inflation. So that might be a double-edged sword. But I still think that the Fed is more paying attention to jobs than they are inflation. Not that they are ignoring inflation, but the Fed did say, Powell did say that they are essentially doing the flexible flexible average interest something. I still can't remember it to save my life. Flexible average inflation targeting. But Powell said, we're not doing the average stuff. He said, we're just doing the flexible inflation targeting. What does that mean? That means when you have a 1.7% inflation rate during COVID, and then you have a 9% inflation rate in 2022, you're not going to want to take that average because that is such a dramatic shift and a change on based off of like an event. So you kind of want to bring that down. So essentially they're willing, because the tariffs are so on again, off again, we're kind of having a little bit of back and forth with the inflation data that's coming in, and it's kind of inconsistent. So the Fed is kind of being like, okay, as long as we're kind of staying at a consistent pace, then we're going to be a little bit more flexible on our inflation data. So we're really going to be more concerned right now with our jobs data. So that, I believe, is what Powell said on Friday. And I think the market was right to react the way that it did. But I also believe that it was right for market makers, institutions, to react the way they did, because they saw a bunch of retail buying and they knew, okay, it's time to offload. And especially if we're going into a time of stagflation and recession where the economy kind of slows down. We'll see. I don't know if we do go into recession or not. But if we do, especially going into or stagflation, where we have jobs decreasing and decreasing and inflation increasing, then we have our stagflation, where prices are rising even though demand is killed and people aren't working, and then businesses start to have to lay people off. Yay. Is that a winky face, Dutchy? What's going on, Dutchy? What's going on, brother? How you doing? Eco, how you doing? Iko? You're just gonna let me keep mispronouncing. You're just never gonna tell me how to say that, are you? IKO. That's just Iko. 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 So yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking for is jobs, in my opinion, jobs numbers. So, and we do get some of those later this week on Thursday, I believe. GDP growth rate. No, turn this off. That's Tuesday. CB, we got consumer confidence coming out tomorrow. Dallas Fed services, 2-year note auction, API crude oil. Oil, pay attention to because of energy. Fed Barkin to speak on Wednesday. Was Fed Barkin the one that thinks, was he the one that came out, was it today? Said that he thinks one of the Fed members, I believe, said that the goal is to cut in September. So I don't know. Continuing jobless claims. So that's what we got. We got jobless claims Thursday. Core PCE prices, but that's quarter over quarter, second estimate. People really don't pay attention, and that's why it's low impact. So is the continuing jobless claims. Initial jobless claims, we want to see that as well. Jobless claims 4-week average, all jobs numbers. That's what we care about. So that's what we got to watch for. All of this coming out at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time this Thursday. So I would expect some volatility on that data. We got Fed balance sheet Thursday. We've got Fed Waller's speech on Thursday. So another Fed member. So Thursday could be a pretty volatile day. Definitely. And then we have core PCE price index on Friday. Personal income, personal spending, month over month. More economic. It's all economic data. I don't know why I keep saying that. More consumer data. There we go. So yeah, no pajamas. I for internet, KO for connection. What? LOL. Eco. Okay, so it is eco. I knew it. I knew it. Internet? Is that how you say it? I for internet. Oh, ICO? Co? Wait, is it eco? Because you first say it's E and then co, but now you say I for internet, and that's an I sound, so that's ICO. So is it eco or ICO? Yes, dot, dot. It's eco. I want to get people's names right. We got Merc Durchi. We've got Alexandre G. We've got Jara, J Rizzle, the Rizzler. David even turns the word internet into a nasty STD. Internet. Got a little bit of that internet. Got some internet. Hey, babe, I tested positive for internet. You guys are amazing. I do appreciate y'all for being here and showing up and showing out every single night. Jonathan Schaefer, the Schaefmeister, coming in, giving the virtual hug. Mad love, Jonathan Schaefer. I appreciate you coming in here right at the end. I know you're a busy man, so I will allow it. All right, guys. That's it. That's all we've got time for tonight. It's not Jonathan Schaefer. Sorry. Well, he didn't put it in his name, so I guess he just doesn't care that people know that his name is Jonathan Schaefer now. And he lives in Antarctica, okay? He uses Starlink, in case you were wondering. So Monday's done. We got a sweep of the Monday low. We're looking for a bounce. We want to get a close back into the range. We want to get accepted back into, well, we want to get accepted back above the previous range. That's what we want to do tomorrow. So get a nice bounce and change some low time frame market structure and get some continuation off of that. So multiple higher highs and higher lows. Because until then, it's more downside. Is this not MCB creator? Not. Yes, it is. Liar, your name is Jesse R. What? I use Tinder? Why do you use Tinder? You don't need that. Anyways, thank you all for joining me this evening. I do appreciate each and every single last one of you. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out and subscribing to the channel. If you are new, tomorrow we will see how everything, how tomorrow performs. It is Tuesday. We did get a sweep of the Monday low already, so I personally will look for London to give us a reversal to the upside. That's what I want to see, I should say. And then see a dump on market open for New York. Market open 8:30 or market open. One of those two times, 8:30 or 9:30. As long as I get a dump into as a pullback, then I'll look for a bounce on that dump and then continuation to the upside. That's what I want to see. Outside of that, it's just if we just roll over, I mean it's just over then, I guess. Now, if it rolls over, then we look for a sweep of the low or back test of the low and continue lower. That's pretty much it. So we shall see what the old bitty boy does tomorrow. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. Yeah. Thank you. Very grateful. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep or a wonderful day, Dutch. And Javi, if you're out there. Drew. And good night. Mad love. God bless. Mark. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Lunar Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the motherfucking moon. Surfboard line, charts on deck. Crypto tides got no respect. Pullbacks hit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wick with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below. Charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and face. At the risk, hit play, levitate. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto tides through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang beat, no cap, no fakes. Stacking truth while the system breaks. Wave ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all. Phones on my skin, stars in view. Lunar tide, got the alpha crew. No guessing games, no tick-tock-ticks. Just clean PA and candlestick flips. Anchor the VW, that line, stochastic twitch. That entry's mine, from sea to space, from dusk to noon. We ride the wave, you chase the moon. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto ties through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang beat, no cap, no fakes. Stacking truth while the system breaks. Wave ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon. Surfboard mind, charts on deck. Crypto ties got no respect. Pullbacks hit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wick with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below. Charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and fate. Set the risk, hit play, levitate.